Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with a quick market update. And in this one, we are going to talk about what is happening at the moment to the sentiment around Bitcoin. Bitcoin is coming up, challenging the $60,000 mark. And we are also going to talk about a price prediction that is completely out of this world. $1 billion per coin. Is it possible? Is it even slightly realistic? So make sure to stay tuned for that one. And if you enjoy these quick market updates for the crypto market, for the Bitcoin market, then make sure to smash up the like button right now. Let me know through the likes that you want more of these crypto market updates, and let's jump right in. So Bitcoin is coming up, re-challenging this overhead resistance through this falling channel that we had before, that we lost the support on, and is trying to reclaim 60,000. So we have already seen 16,000, and today in about 11 hours from making this video, there is a weekly close, which if it closes below 59,470, or there and thereabout, then this could be a weekly close that is actually a bearish retest against this overhead resistance of this channel, which could then imply that we could see, for whatever reason, further downside. But that is not a guarantee. We could also reclaim it, close above, and continue our rise to the upside. And there is good reason for that, because Fidelity, asset manager Fidelity, is coming out with one of the most bullish predictions per Bitcoin ever seen, and that is they are saying that Bitcoin may be worth $1 billion, and that would mean that they have the biggest Bitcoin bull predictions for this entire cycle. Obviously, we have to take this with a grain of salt. First of all, it's a prediction for 2038, so there are 3 bull runs in this until then, including our bull run that we have until now. And secondly, they offer a Bitcoin ETF, so there is clearly an intention here to attract attention to Fidelity as an asset manager, Fidelity's Bitcoin ETF, and overall instigate FOMO to buy Bitcoin ETFs or to buy Bitcoin in general so that the price goes up. But they're putting this out, and now the question is it even realistic? And I would say, from the point of view today, it is very unrealistic, because even if you go to 300,000 in this bull run, and let's say 1 million or even 2 million in the next bull run, then you have to go from 2 million up to 1 billion in that following bull run. That would lead or in the following 2 bull runs, that would lead to this year of the price prediction, 2038, which would be in 14 years. Now, is there a chance that it hits $1 billion anyways? Yes, there is a chance. If you're looking at other currencies that spiraled out of control and into absolute hyperinflation, then obviously it is possible. Imagine that a loaf of bread or a bottle of beer or a piece of butter or so costs thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars in the supermarket. Then it is very easy for Bitcoin against its dollar pair to reach such price points. But then obviously you don't really gain anything from that. It would be just an overprinted currency that has spiraled out of control, and then it would be also possible, and everyone would be very quickly a millionaire, right? But still cannot afford anything. So this is really the relation that we have to see here. Nonetheless, it is good because it catches the eye of retail, and it could be a reason for retail to take a look at crypto and at Bitcoin, because if they think they can ape $50,000 into Bitcoin and become a billionaire with it, then that might create some FOMO. We have here really Bitcoin with some short-term factors that it could go higher in the next couple of weeks, because one of the biggest selling pressures just went away, and that is the German government that just sold within 1 month 50,000 Bitcoin into the market. And this is really a strong sign that Bitcoin is still at 59,000, trying to challenge $60,000, because 50,000 Bitcoin to absorb that at such price points, that is a very strong move from the market. Now there's something funny happening. This wallet was already at zero. Now it's back at a couple of dollars or a couple of $100 at the point of making this video. And it has all started with this transaction of one $89 to the German government, and basically a message attached to it, how stupid they were to sell it. And many people followed this example and donated to the government in terms of, hey, this was such a poor decision, let's donate some money to the government so that they have at least a little bit of Bitcoin, right? So they are making fun of the German government of this decision, which is totally understandable at this point. And for years and years on end, people will recalculate back to this time how much these 50,000 Bitcoin would be worth then in 4, 8, 16, 32 years. People will remember this like they will remember the pizza day. Something that is also happening is the Bitcoin miner capitulation at the moment. And as you can see here in this chart, Bitcoin miner capitulation is very hard, and we haven't seen this type of miner capitulation since the bottom in 2023 at around $15,500 or 16,000, there and thereabout. And usually when this happens and this minor capitulation stops, this is a strong reversal sign, and Bitcoin has pumped after that over the course of several months a couple of 100%. So this could really mark a turnaround. Our current drawdown is very steep in terms of minor capitulation, and we are seeing now signs that the minor capitulation is ending. The Bitcoin hash ribbons are implying that minor capitulation is ending. This could be the turnaround for Bitcoin. And then also we see that since about the beginning of the week, when selling of Germany's Bitcoin was very extreme, the Bitcoin ETFs started to have massive inflows. So Bitcoin ETFs overall, they absorbed half of the Bitcoin that have been thrown on the market by the German government. And even then on Wednesday and on Thursday, this is from Thursday, they saw 100 and now another $80 million of inflows. And we really see that we have consecutive days of inflows in the ETFs again. So the institutions and wealthy investors that are buying through ETFs are really of the impression that this is a good time to buy and that they need to ape some money into Bitcoin. Overall, there's only one thing to me that really matters, and that is the global liquidity signal. And we discussed this a lot on our channel here, but we have these 3.7 year long lasting cycles of global liquidity expansion and contraction, which coincide with the election cycle and with the halving cycle. And we see here that we have just come out exactly between 2023 and 2024, where we had our Bitcoin bottom, out of another contraction and headed into global expansion for the global liquidity. And we see here the top is expected somewhere in 2025, which also usually marks somewhere close to the top of Bitcoin, as we can see here. So global liquidity expansion is the driving factor for the price action here, and is one of the only things that we really need to determine where the Bitcoin top will be. And we're not there yet, and this coincides with us saying, okay, we're 40% through the bull run from the bottom. So this is the bull run, not from the halving, but from the bottom, and there is another 60% to come. If that holds true, then that puts us somewhere in the first half to the middle of the next year, 2025, to see our Bitcoin top, and it would put us at the middle to the Q3 for a massive altcoin season if everything holds true. So I think this is one of the most important charts and the most important factors here to show. I hope that everyone will keep a closer eye on this. Stay tuned to this channel. We will keep a close eye on this, and make sure to subscribe now. Like the video if you want more of them, and wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon, and I see you in the next Crypto Morning Coffee or live stream. Bye.